You see the product, now take action. Miracle Food, suitable for all ages, the perfect cleanse and reboot. A product that helps promote a healthy immune system and a great anti-inflammatory. Don't just take my word for it. Sandman at Viral Hip Hop News strongly suggests you go over to chakradoctor.org and try out the incredible product, Miracle Food. Let's go.
Tiny, that
Oh yeah.
situation.
Well, I know them personally on a very superficial level. I've done Expeditiously, his podcast, and I've been around them, at various award shows, and we've kicked it and stuff like that. Now, the word on the curb for a long time has been that they like to freak. Okay, so that's all good. I grew up in that whole era, of all that freaking and stuff. But the problem comes when they say about people being forced. They were forced to take drugs. They were forced to, have sex with each other. And I know that if you get up in a big old mansion or something like that, and you don't know where you are, and you don't know which way to run and leave or whatever like that, you can feel discombobulated, confused. I personally have to wait and see how the chips fall. I do not want to think that they did anything with anybody that they didn't have any awareness of going in. You know what I'm saying? I like to think that everybody was grown and maybe this is sour grapes and people are getting together trying to get a bag, because I don't think that T.I. nor Tiny have to force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. There's enough freaks in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, that want to free. So I don't know. We'll have to see how the evidence falls, But it wouldn't be the first time that people lied and put somebody in jail. I just hope with all the kids they got that nothing like that happens to them. Maybe they should be a little bit more selective about the bitches they bring home, maybe.
Right. Now, what do you think about the silence of the people that, was all beside T.I. when he was up, the celebrities, the activists, the people. Now, everybody's kind of sitting back, just kind of waiting as if they don't believe that it went down.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up because I'm a writer. Like, if you've been good to me, if I've been working for you, if I haven't seen any kind of evidence of what you're being accused of, I would speak up. I would have your back. You know what I'm saying? But I think that everybody pretty much knows that they freak a lot, and if they're not in the room there, maybe they don't know what to say. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't know what to say. But this also just goes to, back to shit that Nipsey talk about, keeping your circle tight and that everybody can't go because, it's all in the people that you have around you. Like, I have family that would sniff out somebody who was around me that was up to no good. I have family that has my back. I have a discernment for people that I can see, you know, I can see good people and users. And I'm proud to say that my circle is very tight. And I've gotten rid of most of any kind of opportunist or anything that would bring me harm. And I don't think that I have anybody around me right now that will allow anybody to bring me harm. So, I'm sure that they think that the people that were around them had their back. But unfortunately, it's not looking that way right now. I'm riding with T.I. and Tiny. I hope that none of this is true. And I hope that they can, if they want to continue freaking, that they can continue to do that. But I do not want to think, but I didn't want to think about Bill Cosby either. And I wouldn't have thought about Bill Cosby until he admitted this shit in his own deposition.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's a lot of that going on. We've seen it since Mr. Cosby. We've seen this a rash of different incidences, and a lot of people can say, okay, they're targeting a lot of the prominent Black entertainers, actors, rappers, whatever the case may be, or some of the cases may be true. I seen you said what you said about Dr. Dre. You weren't the only one to say it about Dr. Dre. We also see Raz B and Chris Stokes. There's so many different things going on in the industry when it comes to abuse, in whatever case may be. Some real, some not. We talked a little Mo. She said some's cap, some's real. In your estimation, what's the percentage of it real and not real? Like in the case of Chris Stokes and Raz B, what do you think about that?
I think Raz B is absolutely telling the truth. I've been abused and violated. And I think when your story is so consistent for so long and the details are always the same and they never vary and your story doesn't change and you stand by what you said for years and years and years, you know, I tend to believe him. I mean, you don't hear Jesse Smollett still kicking up a fight about his situation, do you?
His brother is sometimes.
Yeah.
So with the coming to America, I know it's kind of early, but have there been any new opportunities that are on the horizon for you since then?
Yes. And that's all I can say. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Nice.
Understood.
Now we see this Meghan Markle and Harry Potter, the Prince, going on that situation with Oprah and things like that. We didn't talk about it on this platform, but I'm curious to know your thoughts on it. Now they were set by CBS to get $7 million for the interview. Obviously, there was a lot to make of what we heard if you listen to it. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that as these generations get younger, you know, everybody is not down for all the traditional, you know, shit. You know, the kids that Harry and his brother and them are having now, they may not want to fuck with some of this royal protocol shit either, you know. And with Harry's mother already having been stalked down and killed due to paparazzi, I think he has a little bit of an insight on how this shit can go down. So if he don't want that for his wife, and he don't want her being called a nigga, essentially, in the press every day, and he wants his children to not be called half-breeds and speckled this and all that kind of stuff. Not that they won't get it over here, but the British press is very, very dogged about their cattiness. And so I think that it was bold of him to leave the monarchy. And the Duke of Windsor did the same thing with his bitch, and she wasn't even black. He said, I love her. She's a commoner, and I will renounce the throne to be with the woman I love. So, you know, he's not the first one to do it. And, you know what that song say, you know, who's that? AMG made that song. It ain't nothing like.
Yeah, we think about all the racism that she had to deal with that was coming out of the palace. Not only the media, it's like even like the family, the people around. Just a lot of racist things because she's mixed, like half black or something like that.
Yeah, what I want to know is why is everybody so surprised that the royal family is racist? Why is everybody acting like this is some new shit? There's no black people in that goddamn Buckingham Palace unless they're cooking or sweeping, and you will never see them. There's no black people that hold high political office in fucking London. There's no black people shaking the trees over there. So why would you think not only is the monarchy racist, probably 97% of London in England is racist, except for the black folks that's over there and the white folks that fool with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Did you see Judas and the Black Messiah?
Of course I did. I'm a black woman in America.
Salute. Absolutely. How'd you feel about it?
It broke my fucking heart again. I'm friendly